After 22 years, finally, I can see you, of
Yeah.
course, through the camera, but maybe in a couple of months, I will see you on stage.
Mm.
Oh, we can't wait.
We're so
Yeah.
excited.
So, how are you guys today?
We're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really
Oh,
nice to be doing interviews
Yeah,
together
it
again.
is.
Yeah.
It's been long.
Yeah.
it's been forever, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so shall we begin?
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you for having time for popbela.com. And so my first question would be, when Shades of Purple released, it was always on our radio top 40. I remember that in the early 2000s. So
Mm.
did you ever think that M2M will be that big and become millennials' core memory?
I think that's what makes that record so special right now. It was the first one, and we were new. We were debut artists, and we had no idea what to expect. And it became so big so quickly. And it's so magical with things that you experience for the first time, of course. And we were kids
Yeah.
when we made that record. And I can say it now as an adult. Like it's still it's so good. Those songs are amazing. I'm proud
Yeah,
of that. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you guys made a timeless songs
Yeah.
that can still listen up until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so happy that people still listen to the songs
It's
25 years later. It's
yeah.
amazing.
Because it's the audience that keeps the songs alive, you
Mm.
know?
Hmm.
Really, yeah. It's magic.
So, so after two albums, you guys decided to going solo, of course. So what's the real reason this like I'll do my thing, you do your own thing for like 20 years? Why is that?
I think we were already moving in different directions musically. I mean, she was on her way to be a rock star. I had just discovered Joni Mitchell. We were also, there was so much
Yeah.
pressure. It was like a very intense time. We were still so young. And people were putting a lot of pressure
Mhm.
on us to be
Mm.
really big, really fast. So I think we just needed to,
Mhm.
Yeah.
we needed to try it in a different way.
Mm.
But now it feels so nice to be back together.
Mm.
It feels different now than when we where we ended.
And that's
Yeah.
we're also calling the tour the Better Endings Tour because we feel like back
Mhm.
it ended so quickly, so abruptly. So it's nice now to be back together, and now we are two grown-up women that are in charge, and we can do what we want and
On
have
our
fun,
terms. Yeah.
and now we can play concerts and see the fans and sing, and that's all we want to do. Yeah.
It's about the right things now.
Mm.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
feels
Yeah.
yeah.
So between the first album and the second, up until 2024, what differences that you guys see in terms of music industry? What change?
It is so different.
Mm.
So different. I think the industry has been at least three different things since we disappeared as a duo. Of course, we've both had long solo careers, but especially the fact that, M2M was not really on the internet, which was also part of
Yeah, like the internet just came out,
it makes us feel like dinosaurs, but like the way you released music back then is if you were going to try to break to reach people with your music, you had to fly
Mhm.
there. We That's also part of why we were so busy and so
Yeah,
exhausted
and
all the
so
time.
tired. Yeah.
I think like we released the first record was released in 22 countries on the same date, and we had to
Mhm.
like just when it was starting to move, we were starting to reach listeners, we had to go to the airport and like move on to the next thing. We were never really in the place where when it was happening. Whereas now, when we announced this comeback, you can see like instantly, second after second, like people are discovering it. You can see their enthusiasm. We are communicating with our fans. So
Yeah,
it's a very
directly.
different,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
So
a
nice.
very different way. Um,
Mhm.
I talk to you as well now
yeah, and see,
instead of
yeah,
having to fly all the way to Indonesia.
yeah. And I'm glad we are coming, but they were coming for a full concert because that is also the game changer. I remember us talking so much about how we're live artists and that's our most important thing, but we never really played a full concert. And only small showcases and yeah. So we're very excited about that. Yeah.
Okay, talking about your comeback. So, what's so special about 2024, 22 years after all that? Was there anything to do with September 22nd, Sunday, right after 9?
Ooh, nice voice.
Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
Well, it felt like destiny actually. We ran into each other on a random morning in April of last year because Marion had a flat tire on her car, so she was up early. I was running late as I always am, so I ran into this coffee shop to buy coffee to compensate to the person I was late to meeting. But we were the only two people in the coffee shop. We were sitting this close to each other. And it just felt like the universe was sending us a message. So we ended up having coffee a couple days after, and we talked for 4 or 5 hours. And it just felt like it was undeniable at that point.
And when we decided, we should do a comeback, I told Marie, that September 22nd is actually on a Sunday
Checking her
this
calendar.
year. And it also felt like destiny. It was crazy that it was on a Sunday that year.
And so from April until September 22nd, we kept it. It was our little secret. Like we didn't tell anybody because we wanted it. Since we discovered that could be a magical time to announce it, it was so fun to have a secret again.
Yeah.
I think it was good for our friendship. It was like a very long opening ceremony.
Yeah.
Like we have this thing coming up, but nobody knows. And we were together also when we pushed press on that post.
Yeah.
It was really, it was fun. Yeah.
Well, I guess
And fans have called it M2M Day while we were, yeah.
it's just something we call destiny, right? Just like
Mhm.
your relationship, both of you. So, but talking about your relationship, you both have your own solo personality, of course. I mean, Marion with her alternative to German pop songs, and Marit with more soft pop and blues. So, is M2M new single will be the combination of both personalities, or are we going to hear a nostalgic M2M tunes again?
Well,
The concert is going to be so many of our old songs.
yeah.
We even asked on Instagram, like, what song can you not live without in the concert? So we're making a set list based on what the fans want to hear and what we're having fun playing. And we're falling in love with all these songs again. And we're mixing in a few songs from each solo career, but those are the songs that also resemble M2M the most. So it's gonna, I think it's gonna feel like an M2M concert through and through when you're in the room. Yeah, absolutely.
But yes, as for now, it's more about, celebrating, remembering, and nostalgic.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
so no new music yet. No.
Not yet, no.
No.
Not yet, but will it be?
Who knows?
Who knows? No plans yet, but maybe if we feel inspired and this year is fun, maybe we want to do more.
Yeah.
So before we start this concert, I remember the music video, Everything You Do. It was everything about, silverish makeup, futuristic, the Matrix era. Which part of M2M that you miss the most?
Oh, well, I don't miss when I was wearing really, really short skirts. I don't miss that. So that will never happen again. But
I really like that style though.
yeah, you like it? Yeah.
Yeah, you look amazing.
I don't even know how to answer that
No,
question.
not me either.
Yeah, I think we now have to figure out who are we now.
Yeah.
We have to plan what are we gonna wear on the concerts.
Yeah.
Like we have to plan the clothes.
Yeah.
Like we have to be ourselves, but we also have to match a little bit.
We have to be a band. Yeah.
Maybe something purple.
Yeah, maybe something purple.
Okay.
Cancel.
Okay, last one. So this is your second visit to Indonesia, right? Am I right?
We're not sure. I
2016, if I'm not mistaken.
I think like
There was, yeah, a small gig in a fashion cafe. I think this is like the second time you guys visit Indonesia. I also saw the interview on YouTube the last time you visit Indonesia, Thailand, Korea, South Korea. Yeah.
because I know I've also been to Bali on holiday,
Okay.
and I think I've maybe been to Indonesia with the solo album.
Yeah.
Ah,
And so yes, I think it maybe even more times, but I don't remember with M2M. So at least once.
At least once.
I
okay.
thought too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
SM2M. So,
Yeah.
what's your expectation then? I mean, considering Indonesia has the biggest M2M listener on Spotify.
well, we are expecting very loud singing. So people cannot be shy,
Yes, we will
sing.
not be shy.
You have to sing out really loud because that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And then I'm going to eat a lot of nasi goreng.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loud sing-along and nasi goreng.
And nasi goreng to close all of the excitement. Marriott and Marion, thank you so much for our 15 minutes talk, and I hope you will have a great time in Indonesia then. So see you guys in a couple of months. Yay!
Bye.
Bye.